Good day. This is your buddy Jim Dedman, Saw Logs Plastic Hubs, and welcome to Slop in the Shop for this week. This week we got some interesting little things. Not as much machining as you normally see. It's more of some things that's just going on, some pictures, update on the race car, a little bit about fixing a drill bit. So it's going to be more stuff like that this week than goings on in the shop. I've had a couple of shop projects the week I'm doing this, and they ended up making two good videos on their own. So I didn't have any machining clips left. I think I may have put a little piece in here where I was making some hood pin pieces, maybe to turning it, because I think I might have missed it in a video. But outside of that, that's kind of where we're at with the slop this week. So basically, if that being said, I hope you enjoy this week's video. So let's get out here and get our slop bucket opened up, gather the crew around that television, the dog, the cat, the family, whatever. And I'm going to go out here and grab the slop bucket and feed our pigs. And I hope you enjoy this week's pig food. It's just a little different. Have a great day. All right, one of the items that I wanted to cover this week in the slop is a new toy that's came into the shop. Now, machinists don't need rivet guns, but racers do. I bought a tool that works on a drill. We had some problems with it, but I've re-engineered it, but I really wanted a better tool. This is a great little tool. Mr. Tom, he all the time talks about Snap-on. I must be getting as bad on this Milwaukee stuff. So that's a brand new one. I ordered it from Home Depot because I got a really good price on it. And it looks like to me it's going to do the job. We're going to put a battery in it and see what happens. Okay, now what I'm going to do for demonstration purposes is see which way this is going to escape. It's not going to escape out the back, but you pull them out the front. So that's how this tool works. This one here uses the little M12 battery, this one here uses the little 12 volt M12 batteries, which is handy, just like my driver. Now that works slick there, I'm telling you. It's going to be another tool for the arsenal. Okay, I've got some photographic clips here of some things we're doing that's in this week's slop. I took these pictures and kind of brought them in. One of the little things is my toolbox outside on my trailer. The latches got messed up and actually cut the trailer too short one day and bent it. So I've shot that. I just clipped the picture. It's something simple job. I just didn't even turn the camera on. I got a couple other little photographs and stuff that I've been doing. I just take a picture of. So no further ado, we're going to move right on to something else in this slop. So enjoy these couple of photos. Hey boys and girls, there they are. There's 4 of them. They're still covered in plastic, so that's why they look this way. Once we peel the plastic off, they'll look more like that. I mean, it's not perfect, but what it is, it gives us just that little bit much thickness on our hoods and gives us a little bigger footprint than just sticking. A lot of the racers, they just put holes in the hood and be done with it. Okay, today we're going to do something a little different. You see this drill bit? I broke it last night working on a race car. Truthfully, I've got so many of this particular size bit, but actually shorter can be better for that, for rivets. This is a 3/16. Today's slop, I'm going to show you how to fix them. So hang on. Okay, so I'm going to let my grinder get to running. I don't use this Cummins grinder much. You may have seen this in another video I've done where I made some changes to it. So what I'm just going to do, start with, is just take where the drill bit was broken and just grind it flat. Grind all the damage off of it. But you can literally put this in a regular drill and do this. Alright, so once you do that, then all I'm going to do is just run in here. And I'm not going to try to put a good point on it. All I'm going to do is just try to get it sort of started. By hand. We're going to use the SRD here in a minute. And put a real point on it. Off and I'll get set up over here in the SRD. And I didn't get a good point, I just kind of made a drill point. What I've done is I've mounted this in my SRD fixture, and I'm just going to take a few quick hits, see what I'm coming up with. What I'm doing now is just trying to sort of establish a point. Then I'm going to come back and fix it. So I just kind of hit a couple of quick places here. Just kind of get something established. Then I'm going to come back, because it's kind of what you got to do. Especially anytime you're doing something like this where you really don't have a good something before you start. Kind of just try to get a point in it, and then you let the grinder do its work. The biggest thing you're doing with the bench grinder is to grind off all the dangers. So basically I'm going to do this a little bit. Start trying to get something looks like a drill point. I'll bring you back. I'm coming into the final pointing of this. I'm going to try to hold this up here for the camera. These lines is where you're supposed to line these up, but you got to be careful with this thing, because sometimes you need to turn it just a little bit past, because you really want the grinder to start here and work up on your flats. See, the point is becoming more like a drill. So I'll just make a little final adjustments here, and I should be able to grind this right in. Okay, now the drill has a really good point on it, and it's got plenty of back clearance and everything like you want. So this was just, and this is, well, this is the reason I done this, is just more for how quick and easy it is once you flatten it, take this SRD and fix it. Now I did have to work on it a little bit, and it's really because it's hard to find your flats right here, and you kind of have to learn to work with it. But that drill will work just fine now. Okay, after a little bit of massaging, I get the results what I want. What you have to do is, I've been working with over in the belt sander trying to get them. So the one thing about this particular hand drill I have, it's a little bit funky. It's not as good as my Milwaukee, but that will work. It's not as perfect as some of the other things, but I just wanted to show it. So that way too it's shorter. A lot of times drilling in the sheet metal and stuff, these shorter bits is come in handy. Here we go. We've been working on the race car, I guess you guys like to see. This is some of the sheet metal work. Car's being changed to black, so if you notice, it's all aluminum. Got most everything built, the hood. Ignore the blue hood. We haven't done the front fenders yet. We're just kind of getting ideas of what to work with. We haven't got our back quarters done yet, so that white piece is a pattern we done tonight. Just kind of working and arranging and trying to get stuff done. Just, you know, one of them little things like that. Thought you guys might like to see it this week. In with the pig feed. All right, that's good. We'll talk to you later. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this week's copyrighted production of Slop in the Shop. This is that James Dedman Saw Logs Plastic Hubs Productions, and that Slop in the Shop is more a video blog than machining sometimes. So this week's probably more video blog, but I didn't have no itty bitty projects except trying to play with the drill bit. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the mixture of slop this week, and just come on back next week. We'll figure out something. I haven't got a lot of big projects. I mean, if I do have something like what I'm working on with the things that I've highlighted in some videos, here lately the 2 or 3 little things have been big enough to make a complete video. So, no further ado, hope you enjoyed the slop. Hope you can get everybody gathered back around now, or away from the TV, and watch. The fun is over. Please comment if you got anything to say. If you like my varied content, please subscribe. If you watch other YouTube creators don't subscribe, give somebody else some love besides, you know, yeah, I want subscribers, but I like to see other people's channels grow too. And with all that being said, we'll see you in that next video or the next time I feed the pigs. So have a great day.